Hello, my friends. I'm Jacqueline Long, licensed marriage and family therapist, founder of Mindful Child and Family Therapy, supporting people of all ages throughout California. And welcome to Self Led Parenting Live. Today, I'd like to talk about a tender moment for us as parents when we feel rejected by our child or even just not preferred. In these moments, our children are kind of like trailheads. They lead us into something happening inside ourselves that can be the beginning of a deeply healing journey, if we're open to embarking on it, because there's always choice. So imagine this. Your child falls down and they're upset. You kneel beside them. You open your arms to them and they cry, "I want daddy." Or maybe, "I don't want you. I want my other mommy." Maybe they turn away or reach for their nanny, push you aside. Maybe you stay calm at first. You remind yourself he just needs comfort. And it's really good that he wants his dad and that their relationship is so close and so strong. But after a few moments, something inside might begin to happen inside of you. Maybe you feel hurt, rejected, maybe even a little angry. You notice yourself shutting down. You might even walk away feeling irritated with your child. And then when you're alone, you might feel guilty or ashamed or even just confused. If you've ever experienced something like this, you're not alone. But you might be thinking, okay, so I'm not alone, but what do I do? What do I do in these moments when my kid says something that feels hurtful or rejects me? It's hard to be rejected by my own kid. Well, what can be really helpful in these very tender moments is to explore what I call a parenting U-turn. It's about bringing your own attention inside to be with yourself first. When all of that energy is focused on your kid, something they said or did, doing a U-turn helps you spend just a few moments with the ones inside of you, with the ones that have been activated by the interaction between you and your child. So, if it feels comfortable, see if you'd be willing to explore this parenting U-turn with me by gently bringing your attention inward. That's it, just for a moment, just for a little dip inside. And see if you can allow yourself to recall a moment when your child pushed you away or chose the other parent or the other caregiver. Just allow a moment to come, to arise inside your mind's eye. And just notice what's happening inside you in this moment as you hold that moment in mind. What's happening now inside your body as you remember that moment then? Notice the sensations that are here. See if there's any emotion that goes along with these sensations. Notice if there's a word or a phrase that emerges. Yeah, just notice, nothing to change, nothing to fix, just being with what's there within you. And see if you can shine just a little warmth on what's arising, a little tenderness, a little care. Just staying with the ones inside just as they are. Yeah. And when you're ready, you can begin to shift from the inside back into the outside and just soften for a moment. Welcome back. And I'd like to simply suggest or name some possibilities of what might have unfolded inside. We're all so unique, but maybe you noticed a part of you that feels envious of your partner, and I welcome that one within you. Maybe you noticed a part that feels angry at your child. I welcome that one within you. Maybe you noticed a part that wants to shut down or pull away from your child. I welcome that one within you. Maybe you noticed a part that feels worried that you won't have a close connection or relationship with your child. I welcome that one within you. Or maybe you simply notice the raw experience of feeling hurt, and I warmly welcome that one within you. Whatever you noticed, see if you can warmly welcome it just as it is. It's likely a part of you that's coming up for healing, often simply seeking the warm embrace of your compassionate presence. Yes, sometimes the most healing thing we can do is to discover that we don't have to leave ourselves when something hurts inside. When we can stay with ourselves and tend to and befriend our hurt inside, our children don't have to carry the weight of our hurt for us. And from that place of compassionate presence with ourselves, we can turn back toward them, toward our child, with more compassion, with deeper courage, with more confident steadiness. All because we met the hurt within us with our own healing presence first. We turn towards ourselves with compassion so we can turn towards our child with compassion. And maybe that's how a tender moment of feeling rejected by our child can serve as a trailhead that leads to a deeply healing journey within us. A healing journey in here that also ends up benefiting our kids out there. Maybe the most uncomfortable experiences that arise within us as we interact with our kids are simply coming up for healing, are simply arising, seeking the warm, healing embrace of our own compassionate presence. So, my friends, if this experience of the parenting U-turn felt meaningful for you, I invite you to come back to it at some point this week. The next time something feels tender while you're parenting, before reacting, see if you can gently make that parenting U-turn to simply stay with yourself and all that's unfolding within you. Maybe this one simple shift is the beginning of a healing journey that can benefit all future generations to come. So, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for doing some of the most important work in the world, tuning into yourself as you raise your kids. And I'll see you in 2 weeks on Tuesday, August 11th at 12 p.m. Pacific.